Welcome to Wiz YouTube Live.
Howdy ho.
I'm Darian.
This is Steve. That's me.
Welcome. I'm gonna sing the theme song real quick.
Okay.
I love Wiz, you love Wiz, we love Wiz channel. I love Wiz, you love Wiz, we love Wiz channel. Thanks, Steven.
I got into that. It was very touching.
He's my backup singer. He's my backup singer.
Yeah, that's
Who
me.
shoo-be-doo-wop-up? Who shoo-be-doo-wop-up? Welcome. We're happy to see you tonight.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see you.
Yeah. How's it going, Steven?
Good. I'm all right.
Do anything cool last weekend?
I went to Hakuba.
Hakuba!
Yeah, I went to Hakuba Happo, like the ski village where they had the 1998 Olympics, the Winter Olympics.
So the 1998 Winter Olympics were in Hakuba?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
or
cool.
At least like a good portion of it was hosted there. So like the skiing and the ski jump and that kind of stuff. But
That's
obviously
awesome.
there's no skiing right now because it's summer. It's pretty hot. There's still like some snow on the mountains, but it's mostly like falling down and it's all kind of drying up partially. But yeah, I just went hiking, took some pictures of flowers, drank a lot of beer.
Hakuba has a great reputation for craft beer.
Yeah, there was loads of craft beer. And that's exactly what I drank.
So what did you try?
Um,
What kind of beers? Lagers, pilsners, IPAs?
I think most of them were IPAs, but they had a big testing thing, and so I tested like 9 different beers.
So like a flight.
Yeah, like 3 flights.
3 flights. Do you know that flight? Flight is like sample of beer, like 3 beers.
3 beers, yeah. Or I don't know if it's definitely 3 beers every time, but
yeah, I don't know if it's like a hard rule.
Usually 3, right? When you get like a flight of beers.
They don't fly away.
But yeah, Pilsner, no Pilsners, but they had like Weizen, like wheat beer, German beer. They had IPA, they had lager, they had.
And then you forgot. You didn't remember anymore.
Pale ales, red ales, everything. They had lots and lots of different stuff.
Oh man, I'm so jealous.
Very good, actually.
I've always wanted to go to their like beer festival.
Yeah, this was just at the hotel we stayed at, so I was very surprised. Actually, that's literally the reason we go to that specific place. And they also had a trampoline at the hotel.
Trampoline.
Yeah, so I got to drink and taste lots of different beer, and then play darts, and then
jump on the
outside
trampoline
and go on a big trampoline. It was very fun.
You could be a kid again.
Yeah.
A drunk kid.
Basically every Irish child.
How young is the drinking age in Ireland?
The drinking age in Ireland is 18, but most people in Ireland, especially in the countryside, maybe you start drinking with your friends about 14, 15.
14, 15.
Maybe you'll have your first beer when you're like 10 or maybe something like that. But it's like, you wouldn't be like super drunk. Like, it'd just be like, maybe your parents are having a barbecue and it's just all like family, friends. And,
sip a beer.
And yeah, they'll be like, oh, it's like, oh, can I have a beer? And they'll be like, yeah, here's one. You can have one. And I'll be like, okay, that's Ireland. We drink a lot of beer. It's nice.
Yeah, in Europe, it seems like the drinking age is much lower.
Yeah.
In America, it's 21.
Yeah, it's crazy because
it's unrealistic.
It's very weird because so my dad is American and he was in the army. He was in the military, and so they sent him off to war, gave him a gun, and they said, "You can kill people. That's okay, but no beer because you're under 21.
Yeah, that's something like, strange
what?
About America. You can turn 18, you can join the army, but you cannot drink. Huh?
Yeah, very weird, I think, very weird.
Which war?
Gulf War.
Gulf War. Oh, God.
Gulf War.
Jeez. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
I'm sorry
It wasn't
for
me.
America. Is what I'm sorry. Yeah, we are silly. Anyways, okay, so today's theme is psychological tests.
Yeah.
So, like personality tests based on kind of interesting questions or problems. Last time we tried to do this, but we got interrupted. Our Wi-Fi was cut off. So hopefully this time, fingers crossed, no interruptions.
I hope so.
Yeah. If you have a comment, a question, a suggestion, you can chat with us in the box, or you can just say, hi Darian, hi Stephen. We would be really happy if you did that. So go ahead, check out the chat.
Yes.
All right. So, shall I ask you this time?
Do it. Ask me.
Okay.
Make me feel psychologically evaluated.
Okay. I'm going to psychologically evaluate you. First question is for Stephen.
Hello, Daria.
Hi, Darian. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for writing into the chat.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you for the ine. Thank you for the thumbs
Big
up.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I like this. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So we are doing psychological test questions again because last time Wi-Fi was cut. So here we go. First question. It's very simple, but very deep, very personal.
Oh. So
And
what's the
I need
question?
a detailed answer.
Very detailed.
Ready?
Yes.
Would you be friends with yourself?
Oh, damn!
Dang, that's a deep question.
Would I be friends with myself?
All right, everybody else, you have to answer the question too. I'm going to put the question in the chat. Would
you
be friends
with yourself?
with yourself?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
What is your answer?
I hope so. I think so. I think I would be friends with myself because I like people who play music. I like people who drink alcohol. I like people who travel. And I think I feel pretty good about myself most of the time. I think I'm pretty fun to hang out with. I hope so. But maybe if I met my duplicate, my clone, if I met myself, like a double, and then like maybe we'd hate each other, but I don't think so.
Maybe you'd be too similar.
I think we'd probably be friends, but yeah, I think I'd be friends with myself.
Okay, so the answer to this question shows a person's self-esteem. Self-esteem. Oh, that's Japanese. Self-esteem.
So my answer shows that I have
self-esteem.
good self-esteem.
Yeah.
Good.
So self-esteem is how much you like yourself, how you feel about yourself, how confident you are. So this question is supposed to show your kind of self-esteem.
I mean, it'd be very sad if someone said no, right? If someone was like, would you be friends with yourself? And they were just like, nope. I know what that guy's like.
Yeah, that might
Total,
be a very sad answer.
Total.
Yeah, and so it's also supposed to show your strengths and weaknesses. So it seems like Steven thinks his strengths are music and kind of a fun personality and maybe, you know, his thoughts on the world. Maybe those are some things you consider your strengths.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, let's address the weakness part.
Oh no.
If
I'm weak.
if
I'm weak like a flower.
If someone meets you and they don't like you, why do you think? What's the reason you think that they would have?
A reason for someone not liking me?
Yeah.
I think it could be if someone doesn't like me.
Why would someone Not like
Two different reasons. I think there's two different reasons. First reason could be, oh, maybe they met me at a really bad time. Like maybe I was very drunk, or I was in a really bad mood, or I had made some big mistake by accident, or something like that, like kind of just like bad luck as to why they don't like me. Or the second thing, and I think, to be honest, I think this is more likely, is that someone doesn't like me, that's because of a problem they have. So it's
their problem.
Maybe they're just not used to people who are kind of a bit crazy. Maybe they don't like people who are talkative, or maybe they don't like people who try to be different. Or I think if someone doesn't like me, I think maybe we're just not a match as well. Could just be like we're just not a match.
It seems like you don't take it too personally.
Yeah, I think usually I don't take it too personally.
If someone doesn't like you, you're like, oh, can't win them all.
Yeah.
There's that's something we often say. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Can't win them all is like, not everyone is going to like you. Can't win them all.
Yeah, so it's just a case of matches and not matches, Some people match really well together. Some people don't match well together. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I ask you a question?
Yeah, all right. So Steven's going to ask me a question.
This one's
Steven's
a long
question for me.
Oh, no!
Not again! What does that say? Can you see us?
We got, wait. It says...
Is the Wi-Fi okay? It's connected.
It says, wait.
お待ちください。
しばらくお待ちください。Hey, Miki, are we still online? Can you still see us?
Can you see us? The warning went away. Can you see us? Hello?
Hello, did we get disconnected?
Can you see us?
Can you see us on your tablet?
YouTube Live. We got a warning, like, nantuka omachi kudasai. You can only read the omachi kudasai part. Kanji's hard, if you're still watching. If you can hear us, if you can see us, type
hello, or... Oh, it's okay?
Are we okay? Sweet.
Very good.
Cool. Now we know how big the delay is, too. It's 5
No
seconds.
problem, I can see you. Thank you, Darian. Thank you, Darian.
Okay.
Whew, I was so worried. I was
Yeah.
like, not again. This happened last week.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Tell me your question, and I will type it out.
So the question is kind of long. The question is, if you could see a measuring scale above people's heads, what would you want this scale to measure?
Interesting question.
Yeah, so for example, you could measure someone's money, someone's happiness, someone's, I don't know, armpit hair length, something weird.
So if you could see a measuring scale above people's heads, what would you want the scale to measure? Only I can see it?
Sure, yeah. Only you
me.
can see it. Only you can see it.
Oh, that's a really tough question.
Yeah.
If I could see a measuring scale above someone's head, I could just look at you and know something about you. What would it be? So I have several thoughts.
Tell me.
One might be like how healthy the person is.
Okay, like physically healthy
Yeah,
or mentally
physically,
healthy?
or but physical and mental are intertwined, right?
That's true. That's true.
So maybe I could see like, what their biggest medical problem is, and then I could help them.
Yeah, that's nice. That's interesting.
Because that's health is the root of so many problems.
Very true.
Health is the root of like even things we don't even know. Even sometimes depression and anxiety, can be very, very closely connected with health. So maybe that. But maybe if I want to go with a fun one, I would want to see everybody's like favorite song at the moment. Favorite song at the moment. So it would change maybe every time I saw them. And so that would be the fun one.
Right.
They're like, okay, and then I could make a playlist and like secretly DJ everybody's desires. I would become a DJ.
So that's like you would have super DJ powers.
Yes, I would have super DJ powers.
It's like a really not so helpful superhero.
Yeah, I would be like the superhero of the party.
Okay.
Steven's not impressed, I can tell. He's disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm thinking about it, and you could probably make a lot of money that way.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it would be actually a good idea.
You could be a psychic, but for something specific.
Yeah.
A psychic. Do you know psychic? Somebody who can, like, see the future or read your thoughts?
Yeah.
What would you see?
What would I see? I haven't actually looked at the back of this yet, so I don't know what it means.
So, on the back, he's going to see what the meaning of my answer is.
I was going to pick something.
It's a hard question.
Yeah, it's actually a very hard question.
Yeah, what would you pick? What would you want to see? The truth.
If I could see a scale above someone's head, I think I'd want to see, like, I don't know. There's like certain things I don't want to know. There's certain things that need to be like private for people.
I would never want to be able to read people's thoughts.
Yeah, like at first I was thinking, oh, maybe like someone's emotional state. So then like, if someone's really angry, like, but they're hiding it, and like, so you don't realize they're angry, but then like you would know, like, oh, this person needs some space. You would like to be able to read people's emotions better. Yeah, like I think I can, but at the same time, most people don't show their true emotion. Yeah. And it's especially in Japan. Yeah, that'd be a useful power in Japan. So if you could read like the true emotion of people, then like if they're angry, like I could know like, oh, they need space. I shouldn't say anything too bad. But if they were really like sad, maybe I could try and help them. And if they're happy, I'd be like, I'm gonna ask them to go get some drinks with me. That sounds like fun. Yeah. It's like I could just like approach like strangers and just be like, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. You could comfort people really easily. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the meaning behind our answers. What does it mean, doctor? With the answer to this question, you will be able to understand a person's values and priorities. Damn! And priorities. Whoa, values and priorities. That's pretty nuts. So you value the comfort of other people? I guess so. I value the comfort of other people. I value emotions. I guess I value people's inner world. Yeah. Like inner experience. Yeah. And you value people's health and well-being. I think it's because lately I've had a lot of health problems. So I have too. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people have had a lot of health problems. Maybe recently. Stress is causing. Stress from the coronavirus or something. Yeah, and 2020 in general has been very stressful. It's been a very stressful year. Yeah. And it's only been 6 months. We still got another half. 6 more months. We still got 6 more months to go in 2020. Isn't that good news? I just don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah. It's going to be so like anticlimactic. Anticlimactic meaning like
Climax is like the most exciting or the most action point in a story. Climax.
Yeah.
And anticlimactic is like you think something is going to be really, really exciting, but then it's not so exciting.
Yeah.
So that's anti
climax. Yeah.
Climatic. Climatic.
Yeah,
Climactic.
anticlimactic. Or anticlimactic.
Climactic. Climactic. I think you're right.
Anticlimactic.
Climactic. I forgot English. What is English?
I
Let's
don't
speak
think there's
Japanese.
a C before the T. I'm gonna check that real quick, just because we're an English channel. So
it's bothering him.
That's
yeah.
I can't deal with sorry. Wait.
So,
okay, anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's a C. There's a C.
I
Never
mean,
mind. But
you
always
owe me a
good to
beer.
double check. You should always double check if you're not sure.
Double check. Even English teachers double check.
Exactly.
Just like you sometimes double check the kanji.
Exactly, right?
You're like, which kanji is this? I gotta double check with Google Sensei.
Yeah.
So we have to double check too sometimes. Double check. Double check. Yeah. So what would be anticlimactic about 2020?
Oh, if like I don't know, just like at the end of this month, like nothing changed.
Everything was just like
it's like everything was just
same.
like the same as before, but we had like this horrible first 6 months, which of course, you know, it's not. It's the world is totally different now. Like the pandemic has changed the world and history forever. It's changed the economy. It's changed the way we see our lives. It's changed so much about like the entire world. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's changed maybe even our bodies.
Yeah. Yep.
Causing some stress-related health problems.
Right. Next question.
Okay.
We have time for
I think Steven is excited for one more question, so let's try. Okay.
You want to do my question or your question?
What are you going to do?
I don't know what your question is. So
I don't care. You want me to ask you, or you want to be surprised? Or do you really like that question?
I do like this one.
Okay, go.
But no, I want you to ask me. Wait.
Are you sure?
If it's no, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ask me. It's something I don't know, so.
This is really relevant to what we were talking about. Okay, here's your question. Do you ever get the feeling that the current day has been repeated 100 times?
Oh man, that's like totally like, that's a very, so when you say like 100 times, you mean like literally this day? So not like, you don't mean like Groundhog Day kind of thing.
No. Deja vu.
You don't mean deja vu?
I do mean deja vu.
So yeah, like a feeling, like a deja vu feeling of like a Groundhog Day kind of moment.
Does everyone know Groundhog Day?
Yeah, sorry. Groundhog Day is a movie where the character Bill Murray, very good movie, very funny. Kind of morally dubious. That's very hard. Kind of hard. Bad guy. He's a bad person. But it's a very good movie, and he wakes up, and every day he lives the same day. No matter what he does, once he goes back to sleep, he wakes up. It's the same day, the same date, again and again. Kind of like that. There's like that Japanese movie that was like very similar as a time traveler with the bike that goes down the hill. I can't remember what it's called.
Do you know? So
the girl who leapt through time.
The girl who leapt through time.
Yeah. She like repeats the same day over and over.
Sounds good.
Anyways.
Yeah. So do you ever feel like that? Like you're just repeating the same day over and over, repeating the same day over and over. Yeah.
I guess sometimes. Sometimes I don't feel like it's the day that I'm repeating. I feel like it's my life that I'm repeating. So
Your whole life?
my whole life.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like when you have that deja vu feeling. It's like, oh, once more again, we're going around the sun, and this is the last time I existed. Like, this is what my life was like, and I'm repeating my life again. The deja vu feeling, like, oh, feels like I've dreamt this, or like I've lived this before.
I definitely
but
feel
never
like,
just like one day. It doesn't feel like just the same day over and over again. It feels like my whole life over and over again when that happens.
I definitely feel like I repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Like, in a different way. Like I'll make a mistake and then try to learn from it and then kind of go through this cycle and then find myself back at that mistake in like a different way. Like I'm always relearning stuff.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I think I do make the same mistakes. Like everyone does.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm slowly learning how to not make those mistakes. And so I feel like a little
better each time.
I feel like the mistakes aren't as bad.
Yeah.
So they're better and better and better slowly over time. And also, like it's not as often. So it's like less and less of the same mistake. I hope so anyways.
So the interpretation of the answer. So with the answer to this question, you might understand how a person lives their life and whether they feel their life is meaningful to them or not. So if you answer this question like, yeah, I feel like I'm living the same day over and over again, maybe your life isn't meaningful enough. Maybe you need more meaning in your life.
Like more change, more difference, more...
something more exciting or passionate or intellectually satisfying for your brain.
Well, I guess I gave a good answer then.
Yeah.
Did I win? Can I win this game?
So would you say that's accurate? Are you satisfied with your life?
Some things, yes. Some
Is your
things,
life meaningful to you?
Some things, yes. Some things, no.
Yeah, it's hard to say 100%. Yeah, everything's great.
I think no one can say like 100% yes or no about pretty much anything.
Except for the Dalai Lama.
Maybe. Like I feel like saying like if you were absolutely happy with everything in your life, then clearly you don't know anything about your life. You have zero self-awareness.
Yeah, you're not maybe aware of
any of your problems.
Yeah.
You know? Right?
Or maybe you're just zen.
You can be very zen.
Peace of mind, like just appreciating what you have in your life, and maybe everything's not perfect, but you're okay with who you are right now.
Oh, that's true too. That's true too.
It's kind of a more positive interpretation.
Yeah.
Could be either.
Could be either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any insight? Any of your answers?
Who knows?
Right. So.
Pretty interesting.
Today we asked, would you be friends with yourself? Yes.
Yes. I'm great.
What secret thing would you want to know about everyone? And we said like emotions or health.
Foot hair.
Music,
length of foot hair.
You're silly. And then we said, do you ever feel like you're repeating the same day over and over? And Steven basically said no.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. So that is it for Wiz Channel. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much.
Really, really happy to have you. Sorry for the technical difficulty earlier. Steven, do you want to say anything?
What do I want to say? Just thank you. I want to say thank you. And I also want to know what was the word that someone asked me to look up the root of like some kind of Irish slang word.
Yeah, Darian asked you to look up the root of an Irish slang word, and now Stephen can't remember.
Can't remember.
So Darian, if you remember the word he was supposed to look up, you can remind us, and we'll remember this time.
That'd be pretty nice.
And yeah, if there's anything you want to hear us talk about, anything you're really curious about, we are at your service.
Yes.
We will talk about whatever you please. So, send Wiz an email, send us an email, whatever, and shoot us a message in the chat, and we can talk about whatever your heart desires. Okay, that's it for today. Stephen and Darian signing off.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Meaning was
Kiss.
Shift.
Shifting.
Shift.
Okay, Stephen, we'll talk
Yes.
about shifting next week.
Talk about shifting next week.
I will put it. Mwah, mwah. I will put it in my phone. We will not forget.
I will look it up right after this.
Mwah.
See you. Bye-bye.